Let's say maybe outside of Seattle, I believe.
I said...
Ah, okay. So please, give it up for Lindsey Rinehart.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lindsey Rinehart, and I am the founding director of Undergreen Railroad. We're an organization that was founded to move medical patients from non-medical states to medical states. People that are in severe need of moving, that can't afford to go on their own. So we help write a fundraiser for them and help publicize the fundraiser and help raise the funds to move the individuals and their families from wherever they're located around the country that's a non-medical state to a medical state. And the reason we have to do this is because of canna-bigotry. And I know this is probably a new word for a whole bunch of you, so I'm going to say it again. Canna-bigotry. The act of being a bigot for not liking cannabis. Now think about that for a minute. We have to fight for everything we do. This festival would not exist if we did not have to fight for our rights. Now, why would we have to fight for our rights? Because of bigots. Canna-bigotry is something that we just need to start calling people out on. Especially here in Washington, where you have almost real legalization. You need to be able to call people out for being a bigot. It is time to stop being treated as second-class citizens for choosing a safer alternative to alcohol or a safer alternative to pills. It is time to not fall under a moratorium because somebody doesn't like your plant. It is time to be able to grow your own in Washington, not be discriminated against because somebody decided they didn't like a plant. It is time for landlords to start letting us rent from them because we're responsible tenants. It is time for doctors to stop denying us access and care because they don't like that we don't want their pills. It is time to stop being treated as second-class citizens. There are ways that you can help. There are things you can do. There are things that you can do in your everyday conduct of being a productive member of society and preaching to everyone the benefits of cannabis so they see that you're just a regular person like them that uses a safer alternative. They just might not know. They might be scared. All you have to do is educate them. Education is key. So it's time for everybody to start stepping up and educating. If you want to be more active than that, Undergreen Railroad needs help. Our volunteers work hard to move these families, and every donation counts. And it really helps save people from the most bigoted areas of the country. We take people out of Idaho. We take people out of Wisconsin. We take people out of Ohio. We take people out of Iowa. And we take them and we give them somewhere where they're going to have safe access to medication, where they're going to be embraced by their community. And we try to help them and love them and embrace them and show them what it's like to have family, your cannabis family. It is time to start standing up for each other. It is time to start standing up for ourselves. When you see an act of cannabis bigotry or canna-bigotry, please start calling it out for what it is. It is time to stop being treated as a second-class citizen. My friend Russ is standing right here, and he always makes this excellent point of every time we go back into Idaho, which is where I'm from, we are automatically criminals because we have THC in our blood. And I guarantee you, I went back into Idaho and I could have broken any THC meter they had in my blood. So there's no way that I'm even okay to go into that state. And you know why? Because they're full of bigots. So the best thing we can do is try to save our neighbors. Undergreen Railroad just wants to help people get out of states that aren't going to be changing for a long time. We're not trying to steal activists out of the other states. We're not trying to cause any trouble. We just want to get people real medical care. If you know people that have meds, if you know people that have money, if you know people that need help, send them to us. Because we want to help them. We don't believe that anybody should be stuck in a non-medical state just because they can't afford to leave. Some of the sickest of the sick cannot afford to leave. And it is our job as a community that loves them to embrace them and pick them up and show them love and medicine in the form of medicine and get them the help they need. And we have to work together. It's a huge project. But we have to start treating this like the civil rights issue it is. Because I am no lesser of a person because I chose to get off 22 pills, use cannabis. And neither is anybody else here in this park because we chose to use a safer alternative than alcohol. It is time to stop letting people treat us like second-class citizens. And the only way it will stop is if we all stand up for ourselves and each other. So please, be human with each other and encourage humanity and compassion and your brothers and your sisters and teach them to embrace one another and please give to one another and help. Thank you.
Come on, give it up for Lindsey Rinehart. That is awesome.
Yeah!
I just want to applaud you because I do want to remind everybody